Alright everyone, today we are setting up a enclosure for a giant African millipede. Now, this is the first species I have ever owned, so I am no way a professional, so if you guys see me doing something wrong or you think I can add stuff to make it better, please leave in the comments, because I can always improve. So there's always room for improvement for everyone, so. This is based off the research that I've done over the past while, so if I'm missing something, let me know, but I think I have the basic rules down. So the first thing we're going to do is what I did off camera was I wiped down all the inside, got rid of all the dust and stuff, cleaned it, and now we're about to add the substrate. So I got this substrate from the reptile show. It says isopod on it, but it's great for millipedes because it has calcium and also has like rotten wood and also yummy stuff that millipedes like to eat. So we're gonna add 2 bags of this in here. There you go, it's 1 bag. And here comes the second bag. Wow, that actually filled up a lot more than I thought it did,
honestly,
actually.
That did way more.
That did way more than I thought it would, honestly.
I think you could do like half of one and be done.
No, I'm definitely gonna add a full one in there, but okay. So I added that, and before I add in our third bag, because our third bag is going to be a different dirt, because I'm mixing different dirts together. But before I add that one in, I'm going to go ahead and wet this down a little bit, because I don't want to add all the dirt in and then wet it, because it'll just be easier just to wet as I go. So let me go grab the bottle. I'm doing a tutorial video, so.
True.
Alright. You good? Mm-hmm. Alright, so now we are going to spray this down. So, it's like a twig there. Alright. So what I'm actually going to do is, instead of spraying it down, there's a lot here. I'm just going to dump this. But, like I said, this stuff is already a little bit moist. So, I'm not going to add like too much. I'm only going to add like a little bit more, because it's already a little bit moist, but it should be a little moister, so. I added like a half bottle of water in there. Yeah, like there is a lot of dirt in here, so definitely not going to make it soaked, but it's just going to get it wet enough so when the millipede burrows, it's going to be nice and cool. He's not going to overheat.
I thought you were only supposed to wet one side.
Yeah, so when I'm done with this, I'm going to have one side that's going to be a lot more wetter than this side. This is just like the basic. Like this is the bone dry. Oh, okay. All of this is basically like the bone dry side. Alright. So that is the first layer of dirt that we have. Now, the second dirt I'm adding is very similar to the first one, except... Alright, so I just added the first 2 bags in, so now we're going to go in and add the third bag, which is going to be a little different. So this is what we're adding in. It's called Organic Isopod Substrate. But this is really good because this has a lot of yummy stuff in it. The first dirt I added basically is just like 90% dirt with just like a little bit of like calcium and like food in there, while this is like 90% food and a little bit of dirt, you know, so gotta have a little bit of balance. So let me go ahead and add in our third and last bag of soil. Here we are. Oh yes. Look at that. Oh yeah. So here we did add in our other thing of soil. So now I'm going to go ahead and wet this as well. And I'm also going to mix it in as well. And then let's mix it in with our other substrate that we have, so we have a nice mix of both. Alright, so now we added all in our soil. The next part we need to do is we need to make one side just a little more wet than the other. So right now, it's not dry, like this is moist. It has moisture in it. It's not slopping, soaking wet, but it's not bone dry either. It's just a little moist. But we're gonna like draw a line here and just make half of this part just a little bit more wet. So that way our centipede has a decision. If he wants to go somewhere a little drier and warmer, he can do that. If he wants to go somewhere cooler and wetter, he can do that as well. So I just ran out of water, so let me go ahead and fill. Alright, so now we are going to add water to this just 1/2 to make this side a little more wet. Not a lot, just a little bit.
Your jacket.
Thanks. I'm trying to like separate this a little bit, just make it easier.
Jack goes in the way.
Sorry guys, my jacket keeps getting in the way. No, I'm not paying attention to that very well. So, we added that in. Can you turn the light on? I can't see shit. Okay, we added the dirt, so, I need to add now the other decorations to it, but first I need to wash my hand because...
Show the camera your hand.
Oh yeah, this is my hand. You guys can also use gloves, but I honestly didn't think about that, so... Putting this stuff in, I want to just wipe this down because it is so dirty here. You can't even see anything. So, see all that dirt on the side? I'm trying to get rid of that just so it's not. I mean, millipedes can't even really see that well, but just to make the tank not look gross, you know, to make it look nice, let's just wipe it down a bit, shall we? Ugh. It literally looks like poop. It looks like, it's like almost like green too. Almost like poop. Which there probably is some manure in here. Millipedes.
Cow manure.
I mean, not cow manure, but maybe some kind of animal manure. Alright. There you go. So I wiped it a little bit now, so it's cleaner. You can actually see now. So now we're gonna add in our hide for him, our little guy. This is a pretty big hide. I'm glad I chose a small one and a big one. But so you want to do is you want to kind of like dig this. Hold on. First, you want to establish first like where you want the heat source at. So because this is the cool side and this is the warm side, I'm going to put the hide more towards the cool side, towards the middle, more towards the cool side. So just like kind of dig it in there a bit like that. And, sorry, camera in the way again. And let's just that. There you go. Oops. So now we have our established hide. Oops, let me just make this a little bit more stable because I don't want it like falling. You can cut out how long it takes me to do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
probably just speed it up right here and then put like a little caption.
Right. Okay. Setting up hides always like takes me the longest because I need to make sure it's secured, you know? Okay. Okay, it took me a little bit to do that because you want to make sure your hide is sturdy enough that like if he goes in here, this shit's not going to collapse on him. So this is pretty sturdy enough that it's not. Like I'm hitting it. It's not collapsing, so we're good. Now the next thing I'm going to add is I'm going to add in day moss. Next we are adding our live moss. Do not get decorative moss from the reptile store. If this is decorative, it means it's for decor. Millipedes eat anything. They'll eat anything that's in their tank. So if you put decorative moss in there, they're probably going to get impacted. So real moss is better. So I'm like just going to add this in here. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. She's literally going to love this.
That was good,
So I do have 2 packages of moss, but I'm only using 1. You might ask me why I'm only using 1. Well, it's because the giant millipede was not the only millipede I bought today. So that's why I'm saving. I got extra substrate and I got extra moss and extra leaves and stuff. So I can put it in the other tank as well. Just drop it off. Keep standing in the way. The video. So we're gonna move some of this moss over here, just so you know, texture. Okay. So now that we add in our moss, we are now going to add in our little leaf litters. Now, we are adding in our leaf litter. Sorry, that's kind of loud. It's going to be a little loud, warning. This millipede's gonna be, ooh, all nice textures to go around. This is so much, honestly. Like, I don't even need this much. Yeah, I kind of like overestimated how much I needed, but alright. This is good though, so this is at least I have in here, so I think he's gonna enjoy all those nice soft textures and the crunchy textures, so I think he'll really enjoy that. So now, next thing we are going to add in is we are going to add in another friend. So I know I said in this enclosure it's only going to be an African millipede, but I lied. He's gonna have some friends. Those are going to be springtails. Alright, so now we are going to add in our springtails to this enclosure. So our springtails basically just act as a cleanup crew for millipedes. A lot of people, some people like do isopods, but I learned that isopods actually kill your millipedes. So these guys are way too tiny. They don't eat your millipede. All they eat is just like the decomposing matter that's in your tank. So if your millipede poops, he's going to eat that. If there's any like mold growing, if you have a gnat larva, they also munch on that as well. Oh yeah, okay. Pause it.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm going to dump these in here now.
Ooh, juicy.
I know.
What the hell?
Oh, there you go. Okay, so I added most of it in there, but not all of it. I added like 80% in there. So I put 80% because I'm gonna put like the 20 other percent in my other tank. But I did want to put most of them in here, so I'm gonna touch this now. So I probably should have put the leaf litter after.
To be honest. Oh shit! You can like see it moving.
So I'm moving it over here because it's just a little wetter over here. So I'm just trying to move them. I'm trying to like direct them. There you go. So that's all on the wetter side. So there you go.
Can't really see them that well. Maybe if it, oh yeah, now I can see them. There's one under. Go.
Alright, so I forgot to record this part, but on the side right here, I added the Zoom Med heat pad to the dry side. I don't know. Alright, so the last thing we gotta do before we add in our big millipede is we gotta put some food in here, so in case they want to eat, they can eat. So, I just split 2 cucumbers in half like that. Place them right here. So I'm gonna do 2 different ways. I'm putting 2 halves of cucumbers right here. And then for this whole cucumber, I'm actually gonna grab my scissors real quick. And I'm just gonna kind of trim up. I'm doing this off camera, but you'll see when I put it in that I'm trimming the top part of the cucumber. That way, if she wants to eat the whole cucumber, she doesn't have to like eat through the skin. She doesn't want to do that. Just putting some grooves through here. Just making it easier to eat. Alright. So this one, I'm going to move this leaf and then dig it like so. Alright folks, here we have it. We have created our terrarium for our love and behold African, oops, put the screen here, African millipede. Was it?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm just going to add in this little bark that she came in. Just so, this is like another texture, so I think it'd be nice that she, you know. I like to give them options, you know. They want different textures, they can choose different textures, so. I enjoy giving choice, so. Alright guys, I'm gonna move this camera a little bit back so I can show you. I don't know if you can see that.
Raise it up a little bit. Yeah, perfect.
There we go. This is our baby who's going to be introduced into this lovely new home. She is going to love it, trust me. You ready for your new home, baby? Alright, Zephyr. Oh, she does not want to let go of me. Come on. Oh, she's wrapped around my pinky. She's about to leave. Hold on. Oh. I'm just gonna pull you back a little. I know, I'm sorry. You. Let go of my pinky, please. Oh, it literally feels like a toothbrush. There you go. She is in her new enclosure. Look at that. Look at her go. She's just going straight into her hide. She's like, what is this? Now, this is all very, very new to her. She has no idea what the heck is going on right now. She's probably really confused. She's probably scared, so I might not see her for a couple days. I don't know. She decides to burrow in. I might not see her for a little bit, but that's okay because I want her to get comfortable and get used to it. So I'm probably not going to handle her too much now because I want her just to get comfortable being in her own home. So. It's so damn blurry.